So I started 2021 with the first 21 days a Pranic process guided by Nicolas from PRANIQUE. And it was a very good experience. I went there before, so I went to Kokore, Italy in July 2019. There I did my first process, and that was the first process only on water. And since then I've been more or less on a Pranic journey. So at that time I had a lot of detox, and after that I really slowly came back to food. And so it took like 3-4 months till I was eating grains again. So a long time I stayed on a food without grains, and then I came back, and in that year again I did some days of water, weeks of water, and extended the period. And I even had a period that I stayed for 3 months on very light diet, only deleted juices, and it was amazing. In this period I did a lot of detox, and I encountered myself in many different interesting ways, and I think my spiritual growth of my inside is elevated. So I encountered myself so fast, and I grew so fast. So this path is really amazing and really strong, and I love it. And sometimes I'm struggling a lot, even if I'm sometimes struggling a lot. And so 2021 I decided to do the process with Nicolas online, and this time I was working, and the process was guided not to drink water but to be on a liquid diet. And I really enjoyed this. So it was a little bit softer way, gentle, and a way that you can maintain it, because the first time I did the process I thought, okay, now I'm Pranic. But I really realized that this is a process of years, or at least for me. Some people not, but for me, yes. Because I need a lot of transitions and encounter myself and why I'm eating, and so this process on liquids is really good, and also very inspiring to have a group and to be present with each other, to support each other. And you kind of not alone, but you're still in your surrounding. I was still working and doing everything what I was doing in my normal life, and transforming again to that beautiful feeling of living on prana. And I'm still doing it. I'm still in liquids, and the insight and the information was really helpful. So I can recommend this process for everybody. And if you want to do this process, if you feel a calling, I can recommend to do this process with Nicolas, because it is not in a certain way that you have to do this, or you have to do this, or you have to do this exercise. It really feels as a process that helps you guiding how it is best for you and fits in your life. And for one person it can be that he has to be meditating for 2 hours a day. For another person you have to do a breathing exercise. But it is not that it is a rule. You have to find out what works for you. And so it helps you, besides being Pranic process, it helps you grow as a person, to find this rhythm, to find these energies in life what is very soothing. And so the wisdom what Nicolas was sharing was really beautiful, really a calm, nice, relaxed way to get inside and to share your stories and have some feedback about it. So again, I can really highly recommend it. And even when I was at home and it was so strong, I still look forward to go back to Kokore, Italy, because such a beautiful place. And actually I was thinking about this, like I was searching for a Pranic process. Oh no, the first time I heard about it, I was like searching about it. I really felt a calling the first time I heard about Breatharians. And in the beginning, the first things you encounter is all a bit, not what I was searching for, till I found the Brilliantarian World Festival and all those videos from people were sharing. And then I decided to go to the World Festival, and there I felt all the energies, and it was so strong that the only thing was like, wow, I have to follow this path. So this all helped. Everything, the work of Pranic Eden and what Nicholas is doing, all helped me to really find this path. So I'm really grateful for this. Thank you.